What is wrong with YouTube tonight? Right, give me a few minutes. I'm just trying to sort out what's going on here. Like, I couldn't get my camera working and my microphone. I changed over the connectors, swapped them around, got it working. Now YouTube isn't showing me the full-size screen like it normally does. So I do not know what the hell is happening with YouTube tonight. So last night, around about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, the Foreign Brothers, L.D.P Paranormal, was doing a live stream, and they actually sent the link over for the second part, because the first part only lasted about 5 minutes. And then someone from 101 actually went down and said, like, we need to restart the stream. So they restarted the stream, and I'm sitting there watching it with interest. Got a bit of an acid, what's it called? Acid. Top of my bloody, inside my jaw. Bloody killing me at the moment. So I was watching them, yeah, and you know, sometimes when I'm watching the stream, I tend to can somehow tune in to the spirits that may be. Why is that screen so crappy? Can you see this? My screen ain't as big as it normally is. It's weird. It's like a square block. Oh, we'll have to do. I don't know if you guys are getting it the same way as I am, but it'll have to do. So, as you know, sometimes I can tune in to what's going on someone's stream, or I can also tune into someone's home and tell you how I feel. And if I'm picking up anything, I normally let you know. Wait a minute. What is going on with this tonight? So I've been on channels where I've said I feel this, I feel that, and people said kind of in one way agreed to what I've told them. If I'm picking up a spirit person in their house and they say, well, yeah, someone did die here, and they died with that particular cause, then that's kind of amazing. But last night I was watching L.D.P Paranormal, the Foreign Brothers, doing their stream, and there was actually I think it's I can't remember what brother it was actually. I think it might have been Sean. Oh, be quiet, cat. I think it was Sean who was actually locked off in the basement with his eyes closed off, like they had what's it called? Oh, I can't think right now. They covered these eyes up with a piece of cloth, and I didn't get to see the first part, and I didn't get to watch the first part of the second part, so I kind of just sat there and watched. Now I don't know what equipment I was using. I know they was using a plasma ball, but I kept feeling that there was a little girl there, being held back. I don't know why. I just kept feeling that there's a little girl there. I don't know the age. I don't think she's more of the age of a teenager, being 13 or something. Yeah, but I did feel like there was a more of a strong, dominant kind of person there, which was holding the back. And I kept getting like a really sharp pain right here, you know, above my right temple, like real sharp impact, you know. And you know, it was like that all the way through the stream. You know, they was only on about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. But I had that pain right in the forehead, like that, you know. And I was kind of like saying to the guys, like, you know, do you sense a little girl there? Is there a little girl there? You know, there's a little girl there, you know, kind of thing. I feel like she wants to say something, but she's been held back from someone, yeah. So, you know, can you ask for a little girl? But, you know, because there's a lot of people when they're watching, I suppose they didn't get to see me asking them to ask if there's a little girl there. But on some of the posts I was posting, it said send message to 101. Now, I don't know who the people are in 101, but 101 is like 101 Winchester. So they probably like named themselves 101 for 101 Winchester. And I told them, like, you know, I said, like, do you know there's a little girl there? Because I feel like there's a little girl there, yeah. You know, she's been held back by a negative spirit. And also, I had a real bad headache last night while I was watching the stream. And it felt like it was a sharp impact kind of thing. Top right head, you know, above the temple. Now, it's kind of interesting because, like, I got a message a little while ago from 101. And the message said, "Hi, Stephen. So it took so long to reply. We have 4 confirmed deaths. One, a police officer shot a man outside the front door and killed him. Don't know what part of the body he was shot. 2, previous owner committed suicide in the back room and died in the kitchen. Not sure where he shot himself. I'm assuming in the head. 3, a man died of diphtheria. Not sure of the spelling. Upstairs, #4, Miss Kerry shot W.P. Arnie at the top of the stairs. Again, not sure where she shot him. Also, there's also confirmed, and we have a couple of stories we've heard but not confirmed. One being a hanging. All right. So I say, okay, thanks for getting back to me. I had a massive headache last night. Top temple, felt like impact of some sort. I get a lot of this when I do spirit communication with my spirits in my home, as my flat has had activity in the past. I did sense a little girl there being held back from a dominated male spirit. Any stories of a little girl or a teenager girl? This is what I'm asking in reply, right? As I was picking her up, strange picking spirits up over the internet, but I have done this a lot, sensing spirits over the net. I'm not sure if she died there, but it was close to that location. So you know anything about that, I'd be interested in knowing the details. A lot of the gear the Foreman brothers have was donated by me free, as I wanted them to test out my homemade builds. I know they had a lot of reaction to some of that gear, so I hope they get results there. Well, good luck. I'm off to bed. Well, not. I'm doing a stream, aren't I? Then I got a message back directly within 2 minutes, and this is what like, you know. I sensed there was a little girl there last night, yeah. How I sensed her, I don't know. How I can sense spirits is probably Abby flying through the spirit world and trying to gather up information and that kind of stuff, yeah, and coming back saying, yeah, there's a little girl there. This is a reply from 101. I've seen and heard a little girl. When she talks through the spirit box, she says her name is Sarah. She's around 9 to 11 years old. Well, I said, that possibly like before her teens, you know, it's you know, 12, 13, around 9 to 11 years old. She is the reason I used little girl's photo on Facebook page and banner. We don't know her story yet. I totally understand the pain in your right temple. I had it last night too. It's very kind of you to send the Foreign Brothers equipment. I asked him about it and he said to use it often. Next time, when we have time, I'm going to ask him to show it to me. Rest well. So it's kind of weird that, you know, I'm picking up a young female girl there, and I don't know if anyone's ever known that there was a female girl, but I'm being told, yeah, there's a female girl. And then I'm being told that that same person who's messaged me back had the same kind of like pain in the head. So, you know, how can that happen? Can we physically feel, you know, spirit pain from, like, you know, through the internet, through across the world? Because if we do, then it's kind of like amazing in one way, but, you know, how the hell can we actually pick up their pain? Unless, like, you know, Abby's going over there and saying, like, yeah, you know, like, that he's, you know, like, he wants to feel your pain. Because, you know, when I do spirit communication here, sometimes I do get spirits giving me their pain on how they probably died. Like, if it's a head injury, you know, impact, you know, a gunshot, bashed across the head with a blunt instrument, hanging, sadness, you know, like died of like some kind of like emotional situation, you know, like heart attack. I feel like my heart's pounding. You know, I've had so many weird kind of like sensations when I've been talking to spirits here. But how can someone like me being here pick up the effects of a spirit halfway across the world? No, because I, you know, 101 has just said to me, yeah, like I had the same pain, top of my, you know, temple. Now, if it's the same side, I said like my right side, and I think they said this right side as well. And they also said that, yeah, there's a little girl there. Now, yeah, I don't watch a lot of any videos on 101 because, like, there's so many stories out there, you know, that you don't know what to believe and who to believe. You know, I can believe what the Foreign Brothers do because, like, you know, they go there quite a lot and they do a lot of investigations, and, you know, I believe what they pick up is what they, you know, feel there, kind of thing. Now, the thing being is that, like, I just can't understand how I can pick up, like, you know, the pain of a spirit on how they died, like, because even in their text they said they don't know where they got shot. But let's say someone like was shot in the head. Let's say someone was to shoot themselves in the head by committing suicide. How the hell is someone like me picking up the pain halfway across the world? You know, it's just weird, you know, because like it matches up, because I can't see that someone turn around and say, yeah, like, you know, I had the same pain, you know, just to shut the hell, you know, shut me up, you know, kind of thing. You know, and like, you know, with the little girl, they didn't have to say, well, like, yeah, we know there's a little girl there, because if I'm picking up a little girl and there ain't no little girl there, all I got to do is say, no, there ain't no little girl. But they confirmed that they've heard a little girl say their name on a ghost box. Now, how many people know that there may be a little girl there? I don't know. I've not seen any videos where they've done live streams or investigations where they picked up a little girl's name. You know, like, I didn't know who the people were, 101. Like, I don't even know what their YouTube channel is. I know Living Dead's been there a few times, but I don't recall seeing them actually picking up any kind of like information regarding the little girl. So how am I picking up this information? It's kind of spooky in one way, you know, kind of thing. But it's spooky and amazing in one way, because if I'm picking up stuff and they kind of like agreeing to me on what I'm picking up, and they're also picking up the same kind of thing. It can, like I've got psychic abilities. I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything, but I know one person said I've got several abilities. I'm sensitive. I'm clairvoyant. I can see ghosts in my mind's eye. I can communicate with them. I've got the abilities to cross them over, and I'm very sensitive to them, and I can feel their pain. And all that kind of stuff. It's just like, sometimes I wish that I didn't feel their pain, because it can be very, very painful. But I can understand them giving me that pain, because I know now either how they died or what caused their death. And maybe, I don't know the person's name on 101 on Facebook. They just came through as 101. I don't know who their name is, but they said 3 people were shot there. So where did they get shot? Did one actually get shot in the head? Did he actually commit suicide by shooting himself? Why did I just pick up the particular person or persons that may have been shot in the head? I don't understand. It's really weird. Fucking halfway across the world, and I'm picking up. I didn't get any names, but all I got was there's a very kind of dark male spirit over there, which is very dominant. He kind of don't want people there. He tells other spirits to stay back and not to communicate with them. With the investigators, and he'll do whatever he can to stop spirits trying to communicate with the investigators. But sometimes if he's trying to stop more than 2 or 3, I don't know how many spirits there are. I feel like there's probably more than 7 there, to be honest with you, because 101, Winchester, they sold God knows how many Winchester rifles, and that killed those rifles killed many and many people, kind of thing. So I wouldn't be surprised, some of the victims that were shot by a Winchester rifle goes there and haunts the place as revengeance, I suppose. I don't know, but a lot of people got killed by the Winchester, and I do feel that there's more than several spirits there. But the little girl, why she's there, I don't know, because I don't feel like she actually died there. I feel like she may have died near the location, and she's somehow been drawn in, attracted to that location for some reason. Maybe there's a female there that she's kind of got attracted to, and feels like she might be a motherly kind of person to her, or might even look like her mother. I don't know, but I do feel that there's definitely a young child there, and if they confirmed it through a message saying that they got it on the ghost box and her name's Sarah, then probably that's the female, the young girl I was picking up last night. And as I say, I don't know of anyone or any video, because I don't watch a lot of their videos, to be honest, because I know there's a lot of videos on the Winchester, I suppose, but I don't go and watch every single video, because I don't have time to watch every single video. I've got other things to do in my life, apart from watching videos on YouTube all the time. But so it's kind of weird that I picked up a little girl and they've kind of confirmed it. I said a young girl, or maybe early teens, and they turned around and said, well, between 9 and 11. So it's kind of crazy, really. Really weird. So, what my thoughts is, with 101. Yeah, it's definitely haunted. It's definitely got spiritual activity there. I do believe that they've seen a lot of shadowy figures over there. A lot of noises, you know, knocks and taps. Definitely voices they've heard. This is just what I'm thinking, like, you know, the way I feel what's happened over there. And I do believe a lot of them, or well, not a lot of them, but I reckon a few of them are actually victims from people, you know, who got shot with the Winchester rifle. You know, I think they're there, kind of like trying to take revenge, you know, give like revengeance. So I feel like their life was taken away from them. So yeah, that's, you know, like, it's kind of weird feeling, actually, kind of strange. But yeah, my thoughts is definitely that it's haunted. I'd love to go there if I could afford to, and I had a passport, but that never happened in my lifetime anyway. But I feel like there's more than one female there as well. I do feel there's an elderly lady there. You know, around about 60s, 65, 70 mark. I don't know if the person who owned it, I know that what I can remember, the person who made the Winchesters, the husband did eventually die, and he made the Winchester house for his wife, and she moved in. And I don't know if she died there, but I do feel like, you know, someone from the Winchester family, an elderly lady, is actually there roaming. But I feel like she's like being held back by that dominated dark spirit. So yeah, you know, it's kind of weird, you know, like I'm picking up things, you know, spirit wise, you know, in a location halfway across the world. And I don't know why. I think it's just a modern name over there, but I'm picking up like Martha, you know, like Martha. And that could be the, you know, the elderly spirit that's there. But I do feel there's an elderly lady there. But anyway, let's pick it up anyway. Hold on a minute. Well, I just sent another quick message. I'm going to log off Facebook, and I'll check the message later. Didn't reply. But I just said that I felt like there's an elderly lady there by the name of Martha. Do they know anyone by that name? You know, and do they know there's an elderly spirit there with that name? So if they turn around and say, yeah, there's someone there, that's going to be even more kind of like crazy. Because I don't know exactly how many spirits are there. But I'm picking up several. Couple of dark spirits there. The little girl, if her name's Sarah, that's great, you know, at least we know her name is. An elderly lady, Martha, possible. Then you got like the 3 murder victims, the 1 possible suicide victim, and I think 1 died of like an illness as well. But I reckon there's, you know, more than that amount. I reckon there's at least 10-15 spirits there. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that with you guys. I just don't know why I wanted to do the video even, but yeah, I thought I can just do a quick one on my thoughts and feelings on 101 Winchester, and hopefully, like Living Dead, will do some more paranormal investigations over there, and you know, try to get as much information for the owners that they can share with the paranormal universe. You know, because like I feel that house is a lot more active than it normally is, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut and go to bed. I've got a banging headache, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers. Good night.